So guys, no word of a lie, I've been able to find a mind-blowing way of being able to utilize the power of ChatGPT when it comes to building an automated business as a complete beginner. And it all comes down to copy and pasting this simple prompt. Now I know that might sound a little bit too good to be true, but stick with me because this entire video is going to make sense. Basically with that prompt, what it's going to do is give you data that you're now going to copy and paste into the spreadsheet. And this spreadsheet is made up of these 4 different columns. In this column, it's going to have blog articles. In this one, it's going to have a SEO keyword that's going to allow that article to do well. Column 3 is going to have the main product that you're selling, and column 4 is going to have the link to the product. And with the help of ChatGPT, you're basically going to use the spreadsheet when it comes to driving automatic traffic to a store where you don't even need to ship out the products yourself. And just to kind of give you an overview into the automation and how it's going to work, the tool that you're going to use when it comes to building it out is going to be called make.com. And with this automation tool, as you can see, the Google Sheet is going to be here. This Google Sheet is going to be connected to ChatGPT, where it's going to produce the article. The next step in the sequence is that the image that's going to go onto the blog article is going to also be made with ChatGPT as well. And then from there, it's going to get automatically published onto a Shopify dropshipping store. And the beauty of setting this up is that you don't need to manually deal with it on a day-to-day basis. You're going to be able to automate it so that every single day at a specific time, it's going to be able to automatically trigger. So again, the only thing that you need to do is make sure that you've got all of the information in the spreadsheet. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do when it comes to being able to do this A to Z. And I do need to say that this video shouldn't be taken as financial advice or business advice. I'm just someone that shares the information that I wish I had, because it would have made my journey a lot more simpler. So don't assume that you're going to be able to make guaranteed profits, because business doesn't work like that. You're always going to have to put the work into it. But with that disclaimer out of the way, the first step that you need to take is to make sure that you've actually got a Shopify dropshipping store up and running. Now, if you've already got one, you can skip this stage, but if you don't have one, you're going to be able to use this AI store builder. For those of you that's watched my channel recently, you would have already seen me talking about this, but it's very powerful, super efficient. It's going to help you out when it comes to getting a store up and running. Now, today I'm going to be using a pet store. You know, this is a good example when it comes to a simplistic niche. But of course, if you want to select any one of these other niches, you're going to be able to do that. There's going to be some steps that you need to take, but they've simplified the process recently so that it doesn't take too long. It's probably going to take around 3 minutes for you to complete. And once it has completed, you're now going to see that you've got access to the back end of your Shopify store. Now, the good thing about this is that you're going to be able to use Shopify for an entire 3 months. There's not going to be any limitations, any restrictions. You can add as many products that you want. You're going to be able to sell in the way that you want as well. And just to show you exactly what the site looks like that it was able to build for me. So this is it right here. As you can see, super professional. Everything is structured in the way that it should be. If I just click on catalog, we're going to be able to see all of the different products as well. But I do need to let you know there's going to be certain things that you need to do on the back end to make sure that this site is ready for you to use in the best possible way. Like for example, you're going to have to make sure that you set up a payment processor. If you're living in America, if you're living in the UK and some other tier 1 countries, you're going to be able to sign up directly to Shopify payments. All you need to do is just click on complete account setup. I would say that this is probably one of the most easiest ways to do it. You're going to be able to see all of the fees over here, 2.9% plus 30 cents every single time that you make a sale. You do need your documents when it comes to setting it up, so just be aware of that. You also want to make sure that you set up a PayPal account as well and connect it, because you want to have multiple different payment options on your site so that your customer is going to have flexibility when it comes to the method that they would ideally like to use. But in addition to setting up your Shopify payments, you also need to make sure that you put all of your policy pages. As you can see over here, you're going to be able to set up your terms and conditions, your privacy policy. Shopify have made it, again, really easy when it comes to doing that because there's templates that you can use. But one of the next things that you're going to need is a domain. When you first sign up to Shopify, they're going to give you a random domain with letters and numbers. That's what you're going to use to log in and out of Shopify, but you want to make sure that you get a custom domain that matches the brand that you're looking to build. There's so many different domain options out there. A lot of you are familiar with .com because of course it's really popular. There's .co.uk, but when it comes to this specific side hustle, I would recommend using a .store domain. Reason being is that when people come across your site, if they're able to see the brand name and .store after that, they're going to know what type of products you sell, and they're going to know that you're a store that's obviously selling something. as much as .store is a popular domain, when it comes to using this one, again, it's going to be good when it comes to scaling this side hustle into an online business. But as you guys can see over here, there's some other reasons why a .store domain is really good. 87% more website traffic, and you're also going to be able to rank 2 times more higher on Google. And this is based on a 12-month independent SEO study. So we can also see that there's all of these popular, well-known companies and public figures that are using .store as well. We've got Mr. Beast, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, we've also got Emirates. You know, the list goes on, but all you literally need to do is just click the link in my description down below and just enter the brand name that you're looking to build. So I'm just going to type in a random one for this pet store. So let's just type in Pet Planet Market .store. We're going to see if it's available by clicking on search, and yep, as you can see right there, it is available, and you're going to see a price around $29, but don't stress too much, because if you add it to your cart just like this, click on proceed, all you need to do is just enter this coupon code SWS. I'm going to put it on the screen as well so that you can clearly see it, but just enter that, click on apply, and you're going to be able to see that all you need to pay is 99 cents. And another benefit of using a .store domain using that link is that you're going to get access to this platform over here called elevate.store, where you're going to be able to get discounts of apps and tools that are going to be needed for this online business. You know, tools like QuickBooks, Vistaprint, we've also got Upwork, Google Workspace, the list goes on and on. But swiftly moving on to one of the next steps that you need to take when it comes to being able to set all of this up and using this prompt when it comes to getting this automated business up and running, is that you first need to decide on which product you want to put all of your energy into when it comes to driving traffic to it. Because the way that this AI store builder works is that it's basically going to add all of these different products to your store, as I've mentioned before. So what you need to do is decide on which one you want to go with. And the one that I'm going to use as an example today is going to be this product over here, this professional dog hair shaver, clippers, trimmers. You know, as you can see what the image looks like, this is the item. So what I'm going to do is click into the product page and give you guys a better look. So yeah, this is the product that I'm going to use when it comes to automating the blog articles to drive traffic to it. And the reason for that is because if I just go over to AutoDS, AutoDS is the software that is connected to the AI store builder that's automatically adding the products onto it. And it's of course adding the best products initially, but if I just go over to the marketplace, I'm just going to type in the keyword for this product that I'm going to be focusing on, which is dog trimmer, and then click on search. And as we can see, there's all of these different results, but there's this one that looks very similar to the one that's on my site. So if I just click into it, AutoDS is going to be able to give me, you know, more information on whether it's doing well or not. And according to the data that AutoDS has, we can see that the product score is excellent. You know, it's really high, 88.7%. We can see how many has been sold, over 7,000 units, the profit that's been made on each unit. And it just gives me a initial idea on if this product is an evergreen product or not. Because when it comes to this automated side hustle that you're going to be setting up, you want to make sure that the products that you're going to be putting energy into are going to do well, not just today, not just tomorrow, not just next week, but over the next few months, even over the next year. Because you're going to be automating the traffic to the site, you don't want to sell a product that might be trending for the moment. And to show you what I mean, as you can see right here, this illustrates my point really well. I've just jumped onto Google Trends and typed in dog clipper, and we can see over the past 5 years that people have consistently gone onto Google to search for this keyword for one reason or another. And what this tells me is that if I was to produce blog articles about it and make sure that I've included this keyword, there's a chance that they're going to come across the articles which are going to lead back to the product that I'm going to be able to drop ship with AutoDS. So I'm sure that you guys are understanding how everything fits in together. And that's why I always recommend people to go over to their AutoDS account and go over to settings, and whatever supplier that you're thinking about using. Let's say if you're thinking about using AliExpress, you just come over here to buyer accounts, click on add account, select the supplier that you're looking to use, and then from there you're going to be able to connect it so that whenever an order is placed, AutoDS is going to use the buyer account on file when it comes to making sure that the supplier receives all of the information about the customer, their name, the product that they ordered, so that everything is done smoothly and efficiently in the background. And bear in mind that AutoDS isn't only connected to the AI store builder. If you've got your own Shopify store up and running already and you just want to know how you can automate it using ChatGPT and the method that I'm going to show you, you're going to be able to sign up for a 30-day trial with AutoDS. I'm going to leave all of the information, the resources in the description down below. Check them out. It's going to be a free 30-day trial so that you can test it out and see if it's something that you want to continue using over the long term. But now that I've got the store set up, now that I know what product I want to focus on, and I've also made sure that I've automated the fulfillment side of things with AutoDS, let's go back to ChatGPT and the spreadsheet, and I'm just going to quickly give you a general overview as to how it works. So again, title, keyword, product name, and product link. So what we need to do first and foremost is get the prompt that we're going to copy and paste into ChatGPT. So I'm just going to get this prompt, and if you want access to it, plus any updates that I might make to this prompt, just like the video and comment down below. If this video can get 120 different likes, I'm going to pin this prompt to the top of the comments, and I'm also going to pin my top 10 favorite prompts that I use when it comes to being able to build automated businesses with ChatGPT. So like the video, comment down below, and if we reach 120 likes, I'll let you guys have it. But this is the prompt right here. Let me just break it down for you. Essentially what I'm doing is telling ChatGPT that I need to copy and paste data into a Google spreadsheet, and I need these 4 different columns. Column 1 is I want it to give me 50 blog article titles that can rank well in the Google search results, and I just need to enter the type of store and the product that I'm selling. Column 2 is I want the best keyword that relates to that title. Let me just update it now. That will allow the article to perform well in the search results. Column 3 is the name of the product, and column 4 is the link of the product. So let's just update this information right now. So this is a pet store. So I'm just going to change this to pet store. And the product that I'm selling is dog hair trimmers. And again, the name of the product, I'm just going to copy it like this. And the link of the product, we're just going to get that right now. I'm just going to copy it, and I'm just going to put just like that. And yeah, I just need to copy it. And don't worry guys, when you get access to the spreadsheet, it's going to have the blank entry so that you can enter your own information. But what I'm going to do now is just go over to ChatGPT, and I'm just going to paste the prompt in here just like this, and then click on enter. Okay, there we go. So it was able to come back with everything that I need. So what I'm going to do is just expand it out like that. Take a look. Yep, everything is here. You know, we've got the titles, the SEO keyword, you know, all of the information. So what you're going to do from this point is just download it. I'm just going to open it up and make sure that it's formatted correctly. Yep, everything is formatted correctly. So literally all you got to do from this point is just copy all of the information like this. Go over to the Google spreadsheet that you're working with and just paste it in there like that. And again, the only thing that you need to do from this point is set up this automation. Now, I don't want this video to be too long, so what I'm going to do is leave another video at the end of this one that's going to explain exactly how you can set this up, you know, in terms of each different step. You know, it's super simple. You're just going to come over here and select Google Sheet. And then from there, you're going to select what you need to select. And, you know, within maybe 10-15 minutes, you would have been able to build it out. But once it has been built, what you need to do is, of course, set it so that it runs every day. And your main job is to make sure that you update the spreadsheet, you know, however often that you want to. If you want to put 365 different rows in the spreadsheet so that it releases an article every day, you can do that as well. If you wanted to do it maybe a week at a time, it's completely down to you. But once it has been set up and you're happy with it, I'm just going to quickly go back over to this one. And because I've already set it up, what I'm going to do is just show you an example of how it works by clicking on run. Okay, so it's already started doing it now. As you guys can see, it's probably going to take maybe, you know, 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute for it to complete. But once it has completed, I'm going to be back ASAP, and we're going to go onto the website and see if it worked. Okay, great. So it seemed like everything went through perfectly, because there would be an error message, you know, a red triangle that would pop up. So everything seems to have worked. So what I'm going to do is just go back over to the dropshipping store. And what I'm going to do is just quickly click on blog at the top. And right there, the article has now been published. So this is the article right here. This is what people are going to be able to read. And this is what is also, hopefully, fingers crossed, potentially going to get ranked in the Google search results. Everything you can see was done purely with ChatGPT, even down to the actual image as well. You know, this is a unique image that doesn't exist anywhere. And I'm sure that you can see the power of setting this up. You know, if we just take a look at the title of the article, which is how to choose the best dog hair trimmer for your pup. And then we just go back over to the Google spreadsheet. It's going to be the first one in the list. So basically, this automation tool is going to make sure that it goes through every single article that is in this Google spreadsheet. It's going to do it automatically. It's going to send traffic to your site automatically. And then from there, of course, as you start to get orders, AutoDS is going to automatically fulfill them. Now, as I already said, when it comes to being able to set this up from scratch, when it comes to doing it from the very beginning, I'm going to leave a video right there, because in that one, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time, show you the click-by-click, step-by-step process that you need to go through. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. As always, make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.